Nightbot. Welcome to my channel.
Yes, sir.
Stream Elements. Welcome to my channel.
Behavior unbearable. Make sure to watch the video. Welcome, Age of Vintage Society. Klaus Kinski usually inspired either love or hate. He was impossible to ignore. He is one of the most celebrated and controversial actors in the history of world cinema. His collaborations with director Werner Herzog were as transcendent as they were tempestuous, and Kinski's indelible performances and wild persona continue to captivate. Why was Klaus Kinski's erratic behaviour unbearable? Make sure to watch the video until the end and leave your thoughts in the comments. If you are new here, join our wonderful community by subscribing to the Age of Vintage channel. Klaus Kinski was one of the most controversial German artists of all time. He was born in Poland but moved to Germany with his parents when he was young and began his acting career shortly after serving in World War II. As an actor, he was considered a genius. Nobody had the manic passion Kinski exuded. Because of that mania, he was a challenge with which to work. There are eccentric actors, then there's Klaus Kinski. He was one of the strangest thespians in the history of cinema. Kinski began his theatre career after World War II and got into the movies in the late 1940s. During his career he appeared in hundreds of movies, most of them bad. His sturdy brow, reptilian grin and wild-eyed ferocity meant he usually played a villain on the big screen, and his unbridled performances lit up the screen with an intensity critics might call overacting. Only one director could bear to collaborate with Kinski more than once, Werner Herzog. Herzog and Kinski did a total of 5 films together: Aguirre, The Wrath of God, Nosferatu, Wojciech, Fitzcarraldo and Cobra Verde. Herzog is vocal about Kinski's talent. People like Brando are just kindergarten compared to Kinski, and revealed that despite the fact that the two were often at odds, both allegedly planned to have the other killed at some point, they shared a bond of sorts. The latter was nonetheless always frank about Kinski's lunacy, includes footage of the man spouting off during the filming of Fitzcarraldo. Klaus Gunther Karl Naksinski was born to German nationals in Sopot, Free City of Danzig, now Sopot, Poland, in 1926. His father, Bruno Naksinski, was a failed opera singer turned pharmacist. His mother, Suzanne, was a nurse and the daughter of a local pastor. Klaus had 3 older siblings, Inga, Arne and Hans Joachim. Due to the Great Depression, the family was unable to make a living in Danzig and moved to Berlin in 1931, where they also struggled. They settled in a flat in the Wartburgstrasse 3 in the district of Schönberg and took German citizenship. In 1936, Kinski attended the Prince Heinrich Gymnasium in Schönberg. When Kinski was 16 years old, he was drafted and served in World War II for all of 2 days. He served with the German Air Force, Luftwaffe, as an elite paratrooper. He was captured in the Netherlands and sent to a British POW camp. At least that's one version of the story. He deserted and was sentenced by the Germans, but escaped and surrendered to the British. Kinski gave a different version of events in his 1988 autobiography. He said that he made a conscious decision to desert. He had been captured by the Germans, court-martialed as a deserter, and sentenced to death, but he escaped and hid in the woods. A British patrol opened fire on him. He was wounded in the arm and they took him captive. After being treated for his injuries and interrogated, Kinski was transferred to a prisoner of war camp in Britain. The ship transporting him was torpedoed by a German U-boat, but arrived safely. He was held at the prisoner of war camp 186 in Beerchurch Hall in Colchester, Essex. Either way, Kinski was a POW for nearly a year and a half and launched his acting career during that time. He and fellow POWs starred in plays meant to help keep up morale among the captured. There he played his first roles on stage, taking part in variety shows intended to maintain morale among the prisoners. By May 1945, at the end of the war in Europe, the German POWs were anxious to return home. Kinski had heard the sick prisoners were to be returned first and tried to qualify by standing outside naked at night, drinking urine and eating cigarettes. He remained healthy, however, and was finally returned to Germany in 1946 after spending a year and 4 months in captivity. Arriving in Berlin, he learned his father had died during the war and his mother had been killed in an Allied air attack on the city. After his return to Germany, Kinski started out as an actor, first at a small touring company in Offenburg, where he used his newly adopted name of Klaus Kinski. In 1946, he was hired by the renowned Schlosspark Theatre in Berlin. The next year he was fired by the manager due to his unpredictable behaviour. Other companies followed, but his unconventional and emotionally volatile behaviour regularly got him into trouble. For 3 months in 1955, Kinski lived in the same boarding house as a 13-year-old Werner Herzog, who would later direct him in a number of films. Werner Herzog was 14 when he first met Klaus Kinski. Kinski was 29 or 30. And was renting a room in the apartment in which Herzog and his mother lived. Herzog explained how weird it was to live with Kinski. According to Herzog, Kinski filled his room to knee-height with leaves. If his shirts weren't ironed to his liking, he went on a rampage, destroying furniture and ripping doors off their hinges. Once he locked himself in the bathroom for 2 days, during which time he pulverised all the porcelain therein to a fine powder. Before his famed collaborations with Herzog, Klaus Kinski was a tortured B-movie character actor who had become a touring sensation for his live-wire theatrical performances. It was during this time that Kinski starred as Jesus Christ in a one-man show that had taken him a decade to write. Audiences were outraged at Kinski's audacious portrayal of Jesus and heckled him mercilessly. Standing alone on a stage adorned with nothing but a microphone before a sold-out auditorium of 5,000, Kinski put on a strange show. He fought with the audience, then eventually stormed off stage until hecklers left. He finally returned to finish his bizarre monologue about a man who would rather be harmed than continue to live and fester. After only 2 performances, Kinski cancelled the tour. Kinski by no means was a good man, as insane celebrities rarely are. He was loathed by many, including his own family, yet no other thespian brought intensity to a character like he did. He invented a way of entering a scene known as the Kinski spiral. While Herzog and Kinski had a tumultuous relationship, Herzog believed if he's ever learned anything from anyone, it's been from Kinski. He is the only person, basically, who ever taught me anything. I'm completely self-made. I was never an assistant, nor did I attend a film school. I learned everything on my own. Well, Herzog was so impressed with one of his movements, he named a way to enter a scene after him. I learned something special from him, from his physicality. I later called it the Kinski spiral, meaning an appearance from behind the camera. If you enter the scene from the side, showing your profile, and then face the camera, there is no tension. He developed something. Standing next to the tripod, he would twist his leg around, and this way his body had to spiral itself organically into the picture. If you were the camera, he would position himself right next to it and twist into frame. This created a mysterious, disturbing tension. Herzog and Kinski locked horns, a lot. They have a sordid history. They publicly hate each other, but they've also worked together several times, as they know that their work together is golden and neither of them would be as good without the other. Herzog wasn't the only one who had problems with Kinski. Other actors loathed Kinski so much they weren't acting in staged conflict scenes. Practically everybody who worked on Herzog-Kinski collaborations loathed Kinski. In fact, there were several occasions on which the actor got seriously injured filming what were supposed to be staged conflict scenes. Of the tenuous relationship among the cast, Herzog remembered, "My crew would almost mutiny when they heard that Klaus was on board. They would say, 'How could you do this to us? We can't take this man a minute longer.' I don't like the term wild man, but Dennis Hopper was in the kindergarten compared with Klaus. I remember scenes where the other actors used to take such pleasure in harming him. He was often hurt quite badly." Tensions were raised with each consecutive movie that they worked on, and during production of Aguirre, The Wrath of God, when Kinski had a tantrum and refused to act anymore, Herzog held the actor at gunpoint and had him act with a gun to his head. Well, that tension continued during filming Fitzcarraldo, as they fought to no end. During the filming of Aguirre, Kinski threatened to leave the production because Herzog refused to fire a technician who made Kinski mad. Kinski was serious about leaving. He packed all of his things in a speedboat and was determined to go. Herzog took the threat seriously because he knew Kinski had a reputation for breaking contracts. So Herzog threatened his life. I went up to him and said, "You can't do this. The movie is more important than our personal emotions, even more important than our persons, and this can't be permitted. This simply will not be." He said, "No, I'm leaving now." Herzog told Kinski he had a device that would take them both out if he went through with his plan. Not only did Klaus Kinski relentlessly anger Herzog, but he also got on the nerves of practically the whole crew, including the cast of the indigenous people. His erratic behaviour and non-stop screaming was too much for the production after already suffering so much. So an indigenous chief offered to murder Kinski. "You can't hope to direct Klaus Kinski," Crawlspace's chief makeup artist John Vulich once said about the 1986 low-budget horror movie's leading man. "You can only document him." It's fair to say Kinski's fellow cast and crew members found that out the hard way. In fact, the bulging-eyed German actor's behaviour on set was so relentlessly antagonising that one producer allegedly put forward an idea which would ensure he could never inflict such a reign of terror again: bump him off. Kinski had inadvertently disrupted proceedings before he was even cast in the sleazy slasher movie, which was released 35 years ago. Writer-director David Schmerler had initially intended for his monster to be a disturbed Vietnam veteran who turns his attic into a makeshift POW camp. But Charles Band, the film's executive producer, didn't believe that audiences would respond well to a narrative steeped in such relatively recent history. Instead, he suggested the baddie should be a German soldier, and who better to play this villain than a man who actually served in the German military during World War II. Kinski was known to throw hours-long tantrums on set. At one point, while filming Fitzcarraldo, Herzog reached his boiling point with Kinski's antics. He planned to set Kinski's cabin ablaze while he was asleep inside. He would have done it if it weren't for Kinski's vigilant dog, who barked at the director as he approached the house. "We had a great love, a great bond, but both of us planned to take each other out," Herzog said of the late actor. Klaus was one of the greatest actors of the century, but he was also a monster and a great pestilence. Every single day I had to think of new ways of domesticating the beast. Kinski once threw 2 potatoes and whatever cutlery he could find at a theatre critic during a formal dinner. Kinski took offence to the critic praising a small role of the actors in a play as outstanding and extraordinary. After chucking root vegetables and flatware at the man, Kinski shouted, "I was not excellent, I was not extraordinary, I was monumental, I was epical." He permanently scarred an extra. He was pretty rough with the cast and crew of the films he starred in. Kinski was aggressive and not quite normal. He then shows a 27-year-old scar from when Kinski swung at his head. Kinski's insatiable appetite had him chasing women incessantly. A good amount of Kinski's autobiography is NSFW. Throughout dozens upon dozens of pages, he goes into graphic detail about his various exploits with women from all backgrounds, assuring the reader he had an insatiable appetite. While no two descriptions of the encounters in the book are the same, they may be the result of Kinski's overactive imagination. Many of the women named in the book say his musings were fabricated, nothing more than vindictive, libelous fantasies. The height of Kinski's celebrity came in the early 1980s and coincided with the popularity of his daughter, model and actress Nastasia Kinski. His daughters accused him of abuse and assault. The most egregious accusations against Kinski comes from his own daughters. Nearly 12 years after his passing, his eldest daughter, Pola Kinski, accused him of...
Allow me to maximize the combat potential of your armaments.
She claimed it started when she was 5, and he assaulted her for the first time when she was 9. I've written a book about it because I can no longer bear the fact that a person whose halo gets bigger from year to year is being glorified in this way, Pola said. She called him Babbo. She was Pola, his beautiful daughter, his first child. From as early as Pola can remember, her father, furiously intense, disturbingly charismatic, emotionally extravagant, overwhelmed her with attention. He gave her expensive gifts, dressed her in the most beautiful clothes, flattered her with passionate compliments. Little Pola was always my princess, my baby doll, my darling child, whom Kinski insisted he couldn't live a minute without. If they were apart, he might call her a dozen times a day. Wherever he was in the world, he would send her postcards. "I'd die of longing for you, my angel," he would write. Pola's half-sister, actress Nastasia Kinski, supported her sister's claims, saying her father was also inappropriate with her. In the annals of filmdom, there exist few performers more unfettered than the late Klaus Kinski, who appeared in over 250 films during his lifetime, some of them classics, though most decidedly not. As an actor, Kinski demonstrated a boldness and ferocity that remain unrivaled, even if the films he appeared in didn't always match his brilliance. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here, and if you want to support my work, please visit my Patreon page. Now it is your turn. What do you think about the life and legacy of Klaus Kinski? He was the legendary Klaus Kinski, the most famous German actor of his generation.
Guys, this is just the angry rant portion of our Nintendo Direct coverage. You'll see why. If you want to see the Nintendo Direct coverage with our impressions of all the things that were shown, the console, and all of our opinions there, go watch the full reaction. We have that from earlier today. This is just our opinion on the prices that Nintendo has announced for their games and for their console. I think it was important for me because it's absolutely ridiculous to clip this and put this up as its own thing.
Your mission is to relay an encrypted report using the Archivum Sycorax complex dish. If you're thinking this isn't standard procedure, you'd be right. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. It'll be hard fighting all the way, but I know you're all too stubborn to die.
prefer to be hunting an arch-heretic than delivering missives.
Try to make the best of it. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Deserted and tainted. More places will be like this soon.
The Archivum isn't far, but you'll need to cross a Skylink bridge to get there.
I hope you're all ready for this.
Engage! Fire at will!
Rejoice! Repent!
There's no cover! Finding strong point.
No mercy! Embrace your doom!
I'm digging in!
Ammo! Steers!
Hope you're not because this is gonna take a while.
Anyone see that flag over there? Praise his name! A grenade for you!
They go with the hardest. Aim for the end.
On these soldiers! Eric! Jesus! Flag over there!
Sacrifice ammo, they're dug in!
A wicked beastie and a righteous fighting!
Hey! Might make a soldier of you yet! Seeking protection!
And the darkest hour. Are you ready to do the God Emperor's bidding? And what
You're the tech guy!
The God Emperor has forsaken me not,
Oh, did that?
lest he be judged.
Nintendo Switch 2. We appreciate you joining us today.
No, no, no,
Thank
no,
you
no.
very much.
No, 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 no!
Alright. Time to go pull up the website.
Well,
and see.
website. You're gonna tell me how many teraflops.
Bro, are you
Give me the
serious?
flappers.
There's an overview trailer here. Was this just the part about them? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What are you
Why
looking
wouldn't you
for?
show?
They don't. What do you look for?
The price of the fucking
They don't
Switch?
usually do. Well, I don't think Nintendo does it.
Every
I
fucking
think
console does a reveal for
Didn't
the
we
price.
get the cost already? I thought we did.
No.
Price
8 hours ago. What? $449? That's too much. Console, controllers, grip, strap. There's a bundle for $500. Switch $299, $300. Holy shit, that's too expensive. $449 is more.
Personal image can one I could have done without.
Coming in! That's how we do it in the car!
You can have the next one! Ammo!
Mario Kart World costs $80.
What?
It says right there.
Why-
It said right there on that
Why
website
the fuck
you were
is
on.
it 8?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's right there. Go up.
$79.99 right there. Mario Kart World on its own costs $80.
You get it $30 cheaper when you buy the bundle. Why?
Oh, cool.
Well, shit.
Mario Kart costs $80. Grand Theft Auto $300.
Holy fucking shit. $80 for games? What are you talking about? $80 for the digital fucking game?
For digital?
For digital. What is the physical?
How much? Yeah. No fucking way.
Hold on.
Can we just get price increase?
Did Nintendo usher in the motherfucking price increase? Hold on, I'm completely unprepared for this. Why didn't they fucking show this on the fuck? Oh, what? It's 80. Get the fucking advertisers out of here! God damn it! Fucking 80, 90. What? 80 fucking dollars for digital and $90 for physical. You already the system was too expensive. I was like, no, maybe I'll just wait.
With great age.
But the games, maybe you can justify the cost of the system with all the shit in the pack and the
I know
fucking
one
Mario
thing.
Kart
You'll
and
be
all
lucky
that,
to live
but
so long.
$90 games with tax, $100 fucking dollars. Nintendo, are you fucking shitting me? And fans of Nintendo are the ones that collect all the physical copies. They're the ones that like to have libraries and libraries. They're gonna get fucked the most. So you go. So not only do you raise the price on physical, you raise the price on digital. So digital should be cheaper. Your profit margins are higher. But yet you're gonna raise the price to $80 from $60. Nintendo Switch games were already a little cheaper. They weren't yet at the fucking 70. Some of them were at 70.
They never go on
but they were at
sale.
60. So you're going up $20 fucking dollars. Though weirdly, the new Donkey Kong Bonanza is listed at 70, which means it might vary game to game, which is highly unusual.
Probably like a 10-hour
Nintendo is fucking around. They are testing the fucking market. They're the ones that are gonna break the fucking dam because they know that their fucking sycophants are gonna buy it no matter what. but you're gonna buy $90 something. That's too much, man. $80 fucking dollars is too much. $70 fucking dollars is what it should be. And that's raising it, and they're grumbling about that, but $90 is wild. Nintendo pushing this is fucking pissing me off. Those greedy fucks, they already have a bad fucking reputation with me. Fuck you, Nintendo Japan. I'm not buying the fucking console. Could you imagine them fucking stacking the game? Look, at 2 games is $160. 2 games, $180 plus tax. 2 games is $200 if you buy the physical versions. This is blowing my mind. I don't even know how to react. Is this really happening? Is this really happening? Because why would Nintendo doing this shit? This is like some Apple shit right here.
Controller.
Hey, switch it. Joy-Con. Holy fuck! The Joy-Con is $90. The piece of shit camera that I said should be $30 is even they knew they couldn't get away with selling it any more than $50. That piece of shit. The dock is $110. The Pro controller is $80. The fucking Express parts that you have to rebuy, by the way, are fucking $60. So it is not $500.
No,
it's $560. And then I can't believe this, Nintendo. No, you fucking ruined it.
The next Zelda's gonna be over $100.
Oh my fucking god. Right. Because they're playing around. Here, Bonanza's cheap. You can have it. Mario Kart, we need to make the fucking money. $80. They don't even fucking show you the price in there because they know people would have fucking flipped their shit. $90 physical. Not a special edition. Not a fucking special edition. So special edition gonna be $100. $120 for their special edition with the little
Welcome.
maybe put toys in it and shit.
Such as the power of Electromarius
what the
is
fuck?
parable.
That's what is that? Is that fucking euros or no? Because euros are more. They're more, bro. Wait a minute.
Call any such
The
thing.
dollar. Hold on. But what is it going to be in Australia?
An arm and leg.
You gotta sell your fucking kidneys. Oh, that just ruins the whole fucking thing. I was about to say, hey man, that was a great reveal, cool. I'm definitely considering
You're not
it,
the heretic,
but not
Kendrick.
at that price.
I'm fucking cheap. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna wait.
It's like it's a PlayStation 5. Like it's the PlayStation 6. This isn't the PlayStation 6. This isn't the Xbox. Hey man, check it out. We got game chat. We got 2 frames per second game chat. $500. Bro, $549. The last one was $300. Nah, what a rude awakening today. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. What is going to happen now? If Nintendo does this, guys, other companies, and if these sell, if it makes record numbers, all the other game companies, you think EA is not going to charge base?
What ambush?
its stamp.
Save it for later.
You dozy lot should be taking lessons from me.
No!
Ammo! I heard something. Aha! This looks like a way in. Servitors, traders, and covert strikers. For the good Emperor! Here is rule! Got a chancing cover! Something with a bit!
Hi Kiri.
We carry the god Emperor's
Welcome
weight
to
with
my
us.
channel.
Hello,
Recovery
welcome.
low.
Elevator location locked. Get there
What is
as
that
quickly as you
secret?
can.
Hello, Kirin. Welcome. How do you open this door?
Keep close!
This is Hydro. Data inbound. Continue. Defend. Why is it never easy? I blame you, varlets.
Hiding! Ah! Curd! You see?
Your repeated failure is making me testy. Can you even manage a simple task? Try again. The Omnissiah favors us. Resuming uplink.
As light as a bunny! Power! you're all alone. Scab shotgunner.
Systems green. Uplink resuming. As you were.
Scab gunner.
The interrogator has crashed. Restart.
Here is room.
Oh yes, let's start those defenses. But
Data
Wait,
stream
wait, I know
ceased.
it.
You are certain you installed the data interrogator
I know.
correctly?
Has to be.
Stopper, get in cover.
Interrogator status inoperative. Remedy reboot.
This ain't quite comfortable. Scab shotgunner.
Sniper. The problem anymore, Ken. Rejoice. Repent.
Your incompetence is showing. The interrogator requires a reboot. Reconnect. Retry. Resume.
That casted cake feast.
Iterative phase nearing completion.
Sniper, hit.
No mercy.
Crypt key updated. You may proceed aboard the elevator.
Scab shotgunner.
Sniper's back.
Ah, the scanner thinks too slow. Fight with zeal, Kindred.
We need no longer buy about the trapper.
Elevators here. You need to get moving.
The heretics have found cover. Scab gunner.
don't know where the message is going.
Grendel has operatives everywhere. Atoma isn't his only concern.
So many lies, so little truth. No wonder I'm crazy.
Rest over. It's time to get onto the roof.
Size means nothing, mutant! I hear the dead.
Check your wounds.
What do we think about our
I'm
gallant
all
expedition?
I see ammunition.
Fear not death, kindred, unless ye be of tainted soul.
Oh, it's only a dream. You can't really die here. Well, I can't anyway.
Cold hungry! Seize this ammo, Psyker. Where's the group gone? Celerity stem!
Grimoire.
Grimoire! 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 Blessed God, Emperor, see your servant's holy work.
Thank you.
Something very satisfying about this.
Gunners all! I'll not punch him with a recharge.
I see a sharpshooter.
Don't use all the ammunition!
Ammo!
I might need comparable mine!
Shut off that Skyfire relay if you want distraction.
Ye blackguard! Praise his name!
Should have bothered someone else, Flamer!
Ammo!
Companions, I feel like I'm finally contributing.
Aye, you've the heart of a killer. But then that was always the problem.
Kiva guarda, killer.
What's it like being a figment of my imagination?
Not being one, I couldn't say.
Oh, don't get
Ammo.
upset. I promise not to dream you away again. Any of you. I've gotten right fond of you all, I have.
Mad a lot.
Ah!
All right. Use your data interrogators to align the dish.
I'm off!
Data stream viable.
Oh, yes. Let's charge those defenses. It'll be fun.
Interrogator not responding. Manual override required.
Mine!
Oh,
All praise the Omnissiah. Uplink is restored.
I find!
Successfully reconnected. Now maintain connection.
super.
Interrogator refuses to work. Recommence.
Now, pretty one.
So much for your trouble!
Completion imminent.
These heretics don't catch things very well
$100, $80 to $90 after Nintendo does this.
Yeah, what do you think GTA is going to cost?
I will never forgive you, Nintendo. Fuck you. Fuck your console. Fuck those games are too expensive. Guys, no. You guys are making hand over fist, profit over profit. You fucking essentially, development costs are going up. Then lower them. Start not ballooning the fucking industry. They're gonna pop the bubble. This is this might blow up in their face. I'm curious if that is too much for Nintendo fans, because Nintendo fans are such a unique group. They'll buy anything, they'll do anything. They're basically like Madden sports gamers, and they'll just take anything. So of course they're gonna fucking buy this. All the other companies are gonna get the wrong fucking message. They're gonna say, well, I'm gonna charge $100 for Grand Theft Auto 6. If Nintendo's doing a fucking kart game with shitty open world elements, and they're charging $90 for physical, we're going $100. This is really bad for the industry. This is bullshit.
I mean, they know they can get away with it because every parent with kids is going to be like, I need the new Mario Kart. Why aren't we playing the new Mario Party? Like, it's such a big thing. And, you know, they're going to have to buy it.
I can't believe this is happening. You know, the console already was too expensive. Nintendo never lowers their fucking prices.
I said that.
I didn't, Joe. I'm on autopilot anger here, Joe. I didn't hear it, but they never lower their fucking prices. Meaning, it's gonna be $90 at launch. It's gonna be $90 3 years from now. That's fucked. You are such a greedy piece of shit. Fuck you.
Each weapon is a relic. It should
I am
be
not
cared for as
spending
such.
$90 for fucking Mario Kart.
Well, Joe, it's only $50 for Mario Kart.
$80 for Mario Kart.
You're gonna get it with the bundle. It's $50.
That's fucked. That's the way they do it. It's fucking sneaking in there, and then Nintendo's gonna be. It is Nintendo fans. It is what it is.
Yeah, they're gonna. You know, they're like, it's inflation. It's fine.
No.
Games. Well, because I mean, there's always that famous picture online that games during the N64 age were really expensive. Things used to be way higher than $60, $70.
Shut the fuck up. And this is, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I mean, you're gonna make every fucking game release break somebody's motherfucking bank. You can't buy 2 games in a month. You have to fucking plan your fucking life if you want to do 3 games. Is it take up a fucking, whore your body out for, to 100 fat chicks for $10. Like Joe used to do, you remember?
Let us see what can be done.
It's 10 fat chicks for $100 each. Then you can say.
We used to have to go to Blockbuster because we couldn't afford all the
Right.
games, and now there is no
And
Blockbuster.
there's no
so
fucking
you have
Blockbuster.
you have to pony up. the money.
What the fuck? And I think the thing that blows me away is that Nintendo fans love buying physical. That's why you have the amiibos, it's physical, and then you get the games, and you got your libraries, and that's who they're fucking up the most. Despite being a good console reveal, despite being an exciting 2 games, and then a bunch, and then all those upgrades, I bet you $30. We gotta look up the prices of those.
I think there's a lot of people that were guessing at the prices because I was trying to look up to see what they were though. I think. It's like, well, you don't know.
Right, because they didn't fucking say. Hasn't officially stated how much they cost. They think $10 to $15. Here's an example. They're just extrapolating the difference. The difference is like $11. We're not sure yet.
So you're taking the scenic route. Shut that signal down.
No. Grimoire. Close.
Abandoned? No, I wandered off.
Alright, straight through the consulate and into the open air.
I think it's here. Got it.
I have never met a problem that Holy Prometheum cannot solve.
Hey, it's good for clearing trench lines, I know that.
Ammo! This way, come on! A med station! Sucker! Leg and soul! Leg hound! Caller! Coward! Rejoice! Repent!
I ain't scared of you!
Hound!
A secret, maybe?
Heretics string up their own to keep the rest in line. Mind you, so does Rannick.
Where's the group gone? The only antidote for doubt is faith. This way. Thank you.
Thanks.
If you ask me, we should be going after the Mobians' leaders. You know, cut the head off the snake. We ain't got the numbers for any of this, but we fooled on all the same.
Beauty!
Ah, rather you than me. She's been in one of her moods lately. Get patched up.
Medicaid station.
Please proceed.
Medicaid station.
Oh.
No turning back now.
Wait. If anybody joins, he's gonna have like a health fucked up.
Medicate station.
You need to heal the bots.
Medicate station. Medicate station.
Please stand still.
Medicate station.
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Glory to the good Emperor! Death to the heretics!
Ventilation access points out of power. Get it sorted.
No mercy! Avast, ye blackguards!
Exp Collector.
Das
Welcome to my channel. Dobro jutro.
Dobro jutro, dobar dan. Kako ste?
Coming right in!
We've got the razor.
Success beckons!
Upadam ramen.
Pošteno.
As light as a bunny! Praise his name!
Thanks. Switch. Snooper.
Okay, vent tunnel's open. Get moving.
I tell you, Conrad, tolerating the Psyker will be a slumbering path to damnation.
Traveler's dead!
Nice.
Hey, soldier! Ammo!
We must burn these foul-some heretics with the fires of purity. Works for me.
Should be able to see the transmitter soon.
We've got him coming.
Better be sure. One way from here.
I think the book is over here.
Follow me.
Yes. Grimor. No, it's up. Up. Or let me see. No, it's here.
You're not the heretic kindred.
It's here. This way. That's it. Ladders. Nice. No trapper.
The Adeptus Sororitas! Here! Something.
Always wanted to see a predator shaking it out.
Fight for the Emperor is a
I need that!
I will do my sole purposes to
Atoma ain't lost! Not while I've got anything to do with it.
You can't stop the Astra fragging Militarum!
Ти шлогером, что?
Juče posle bio nešto do grada, pa igrao poslije košarku. Pa poslije košarku si...
Levan.
Good! There'll be no comfort for the heretic!
Vidio sam te juče da si ujutro... Yeah, I can't. Da si igrao onaj... Dark Titans.
Ne, možda izmašao.
A, to je...
Znaš, ono upališ launcher, ostaje.
Apkaš, a?
Nabijam sakon, jednostavno. Onaj launcher, ona vratno sličica.
Ne launcher.
Sličica ona i ostane u kolonu i...
Uzmeš achievement-e.
Jesi uzao Twitch drop skinu za...
Jesam za Psyker.
Ja Psyker, odlično.
Slavko ga nosi, dobro izgleda.
Lično da boja. Znači...
more.
Hello, my pretty.
Now you're all alone. Hey, get back here.
Yeah.
My thanks.
Affirmative.
Come out and play, heretics.
The demon doesn't just pop out of nowhere. There has to be a reason.
Oh, ti resto da...
I needed one more reason to hate the heretic scum.
Od 8 do 4.
Da.
Ludilo.
Destroying the demonic road should fix that.
Odlično radno vreme. Radio
Pa znam, ako ti voliš više da spavaš, sigurno ti odgovara.
Ne volim ja da sam ranije. Da bi došao ranije kući, ja sam u 4 kući, znači ili poslije pored kući.
Pa dobro, tebi tako više odgovara. Jebi ga ako... Zavisi kad ideš također na spavanje. Da li si kao Neša, besanica ili ono, imaš neko regularno. Pa ni to nije strašno, samo da znaš. Kako, Shadow?
Ne, Shadow 1, ovo
a ono sa drogom.
Welcome to my channel.
Uzgajaš marihuanu.
S.W.Frost on stream.com remove the space pink spreads.
Pa šta ja znam, ne igram, ali ono.
Došao sam ti pozdravim, samo idem da kenjam i Majro.
Hvala.
Ćao.
I'm coming. Trapper, somewhere.
To the freedom!
Didn't expect to see you, silly.
I see a traitor flavor!
Dobro je to, tako se. Prvo sam mislio pričam sam sa sobom dok mi se hvotali s tim. Znao sam da ćete to reći. Da, bio je Drakula da se pozdravio. Da.
Idu penziju, raspored za sve je promenjen. Sada ovim druge izgleda. Da. Četvrtak, petak, subota, nedelja, to ne vidim. Pa jedan dan slobodno...
To ti je dan za danom ili...
Svaki dan narednih 5 dana sam drugi snimak.
To nije strašno.
Pa nije, brate, nije sad, da kažem, neki posao da ću da ga najedem. Mislim da je što da igram deck nego što ću razumći. Da briga me, ali opet, znaš, više volim kad sam kući. Mor mi je, brate, da sam iz drugih, ne bih sam bilo jako, znaš, nije neko cimanje. Lagodnije mi je kući, sednem, brate, napravim kapicu, zapalim ljubicu, uvalim se, zjebam što čora ovdje.
Bio sam u pravu kad sam rekao ono pre neki dan.
Zašto?
Ljudi su mislili da pričam gluposti. Han Shodan dobija kroz platform, crossplay, ali između Windows Store, između Steama. Izbacuju ga na Xbox Game Pass, a to ti kao da si otišao free to play, ali ajde.
Ali bukvalno da, jeste, upravo si, to je malo meni sad nelogično, a svuda taj košta, svuda, nemaš negde handž da ga uzmeš, nema.
Pa nema dž, ali ko plaća ovaj mjesečno pretplatu možda moći će da ga igra 15 u džabe.
Da.
Ovo moram da kažem, momcima ima da ispizde. Ima da dobiju gomilu novih igrača, ali kako brzo budu instalirali igru, tako će brzo izaći iz nje.
Najverovatnije, da će tako da bude. Najverovatnije. Nemoj breš bre da me maltretiraš koji ti kurac jebote.
Mačor?
Pa da. Lud, kako prođem udarim, znaš ono, kao će se igra.
Repom ili šapom?
Pa šapom, bio je sine. Zjebant.
No.
Sinoć upade Drakulica.
Da.
Pa da li da igramo, da li ako reko hoćeš uđi ako hoćeš. Pa moram sad uskoro da idem, pa da li da započinjem. Nemoj reko brate ni da započinješ onda lagano. Šta je
Sinoć ili jutros?
Look upon your weaponry with respect, for it is beloved of the Omnisire.
A to ti se telefon oglašava, a?
Pa da, tako sam stavio Ilija da mi stignu određene stvari.
Jesu te pitali o ovoj firmi ili ovako, ko ti je to?
Ne, u firmi nije, Dušica se hvata za glavu uvek kad mi ono smanji tu pičku materinu. I on mi nešto priča, znaš. Ej, slušaj Sale, da ti kažem nešto i samo čuješ. Ne, ja se upišam od smeka čovječ. A na žogu se tako par puta nameti, ne, jebate, ludilo. Kad će da menjaš, rekao, još malo da te izludim, a onda ću to promeniti.
Nisam ja kriv.
Da.
Meni je smešteno.
Kako ti šljakaš, brate, ovih
dana? Danas drugu i sutra preksutra treću. To tako ide nekako.
Pa da, to je normalno da kažem. Tako
pa
da. Ja trebao da ono. Jedna prva, dve druge. What the fuck? Ajde bro, loguj se, da li si normalan? Ovaj mjesec mi ide jedna prva, dve druge, dve treće, znaš. Ali jebi ga sad, kažem ti, otišao na odmor, odlazi u penziju i sad malo tu shift sa smenama, ali nije strašno. Da vidimo viklije. Ovdje za Ogrina samo jedan Grimor da pokupim i to je to. Super. I uradio sam sve kompletno. S njim. Mislim da sam i sa... Možda mi sa 2 klase fali malo nešto. Sve sam viklije. Volim to viklije da uradim, znaš. Onda zjebanci. Pa da koliko imamo vikli? 5 dana, ma to mogu da i uradim drugi put. Meni to kad ja igram solo, znaš. Kad niste tu, onda ja uzmem da se završavam ove vikove. Nije lošo, možda ako imam sad tih doket, sretni sumići. Nije lošo. Full.
Kakav full?
Pa u full timu, nemam pojma.
Ne, kakav tim?
Pa kako ti to uključiš, brate, da igraš s botovima, krv mu jebem?
Nađem sesiju neku na low levelu i igram to. Malo pre sam skupio Grimore na level 1, 2, ne znam nije.
Ne zajebavi, to je do jaja, lagano. Kako sve čuvat bot, malo sve gledam, i 2 bota. Evo te minutu, odmah, bam. A to je mnogo ko minut prođi, to je već puno. Mada pa. Sad ću dodatnu 1000 da dobijem, skupim ovo, još jednu samo, barem samo još jedan Grimor. Ili one... Scriptures. Znaš, ovdje koji sam penance na Toniju. 1825. Na 1900, brate, dobijam ovaj šlem za veterana. I za Zilosa, brate, onu knjigu na leđu. Znaš.
Znam šta nas.
To. Coño.
Bio sam u treningu da probam, imaš da menjaš model oružja, to si provalio verovatno.
Onaj oznak MK2, MK... Markovi kao, Marks.
Drugačije ima moveset.
Da, vidim, znači jedna te ista, recimo pickaxe ima onaj fazonu...
Zamah drugačiji s leva na desno.
MK2 i tu mu ide crowd control, na drugom ti je strike down i na trećem mu je isto strike down, ali high damage, znaš, to sam ja moj neki nabacio mu to. Pa imaju oznake, jevik.
Šta ti treba za, jesi radio sa tim Ogrinom vikli?
Ne, samo jedan onaj Grimor ili Scripture, onaj da pokupim i s njim sam sve kompletno radio. Pa da vidim s kim nisam dalje. Ja svakako ga pucam na level, znaš. Sve pomalo idem.
Jest, sve pomalo. Svakom po nešto.
Pa da.